Yo, what's good, gang? It's the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright. And here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man, on my soul. Today's video, we got how this American became an Australian icon. This story is about Mason Cox, man, the AFL player, man, that a lot of y'all have mentioned in the comments that I should tap in with. You know what I'm saying? Because I did the one on Eddie Betts, man. Eddie Betts was cold, but y'all said that Mason Cox is one of the ones. So shout out to him. And shout out to Collingwood Football Club, man. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel, man. The link to the original video will be in my description box. And I'm tapped in, man. Gonna see what this guy's about. A lot of y'all have said that he's a legend, bro. And he's an American in an Australian sport. Oh yeah, we locked in. Let's get into this video. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy, the way to get notifications every time I upload. And from right here on Snapchat, Instagram, right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because y'all already know. Let's go, big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir. Let's tap in.
When Mason came to us, no American player had ever played a senior game of AFL footy. It's a one in whatever you want to call it, because no one had ever done it.
Mason Cox, redshirt senior from Ireland Village, Texas.
Wait a minute, he hooped?
6 minutes all year.
I went to Oklahoma State University, so I started out playing basketball.
Damn, that's crazy. He was a basketball player originally? Oh man, bro. That's wild. He played college hoops, G, and transitioned to Australian football and became an icon? Oh, I'm tapped in.
Freshman, I've never picked up a basketball in my life, really. We played at the rec center, and there was a GA at the women's team, and she asked, would you be interested in helping out? Pretty much called the Dream Team, and they played against the women's team and practiced other teams that played against them. I was kind of like, yeah, cool, like, what do I get out of it? And she goes, oh, we'll give you a free pair of shoes and maybe some kit. And I was like, sweet. The men's team saw me training with the women's team. One of the coaches said, who's that massive dude who's playing with the women's team? Like, why don't we have someone like that? I was in way over my head, barely could make a layup, and I was just a body bag. We got a call.
Oh, he wasn't even a hooper for real. Damn. He wasn't even a hooper, real talk. That's crazy. They said he was out there like a body bag, like a punching bag. Like, he said he couldn't even make a layup. He said basketball was not my strong suit, big dog.
They wanted me to go to LA to try out for this thing called AFL, Aussie Rules Football, and we both looked at each other and was, what the hell is that? And it comes up and it's like AFL's biggest hits.
Damn, that's crazy.
I just kind of look at him and laughing and going, is this really a sport? Well, I'd already accepted a 6-figure paying job at ExxonMobil, so I went to the tryouts. Everyone that was there was interested in myself. It became pretty serious pretty quickly. That week, I threw the cap in the air, I got the degree on stage, made my parents proud. A week later, I flew to Australia and my life changed. The whole concept of me coming to Australia was just to give me a showcase of what AFL was. Saw my first AFL game, sat next to a North Melbourne player. He explained to me, that's 6 points, that's a point. It's it's worth a point. They point the opposite direction whenever they really mean that way. And at the end of it, I remember he goes, okay, cool, so these are the teams that are interested in you. Here's the contracts. Let me know what you think.
The international rookie's a whopping 211 centimetres, the same height as Aaron Sandilands. Looks quite exciting.
Oh, this back in 2014 he started.
I remember getting on the plane, and I thought,
damn,
what have I just done? I've just given up 5 years of hard work and thousands of dollars of education to go play a sport I've never heard of in a place I've never been, with no friends or no family in Melbourne.
That's a hell of a transition.
They stuck a footy in my hand and I thought it was pretty much rugby ball. Like, I had no idea.
See, you heard what he said. Now, a lot of y'all have been saying in the comments, like, well, I don't know why people be comparing AFL to rugby, because it has, if you watch rugby, it has the similarities. We're not saying it's exactly right. We're not saying, oh, man, they copying rugby. We're not saying that. We're just saying it reminds us of rugby. You know what I'm saying? From the style of play, as far as, like, the tackling and all the other stuff. That's what it reminds us of, but we're not sitting there disrespecting the sport. Shout out to all my people in Australia. I just figured I'd say that. But like he just said, it kind of reminded him of rugby for real.
And Sharon is like the name of it, and I don't know, like it was all so foreign to me when I first started.
His kicking was quite average.
It was a crash course, essentially, of just what AFL was. Craig McRae and Anthony Rocker spent 2.5 months with me and come around training the first day. It was sink or swim, really. We do this one drill, and you get a handball off to the coach, and of course, Box is the one who you're handballing to. Go to handball to him.
And I just remember looking at it, and I looked back and going, okay, we've got a bit of work to do.
Got like locked eyes for a second, and I could just see in my mind, just what have we recruited?
Players generally got a lot going on, but Mason's still trying to work out this new game, whether he fits, if he fits.
Damn.
Am I embarrassing myself?
But at the end of the year, I got to the point where I was thinking, I might actually feel comfortable in an AFL game. Box was the first one to tell me. They came out and said, look, you're going to debut.
Look at that fan base. Look at that arena.
Where he gets Anzac Day, obviously. It's one of the biggest games of the year.
The crowd's 90,000 plus. The stadium is massive. It just leans over the top of it, so that's challenging enough.
That would have been nerve-wracking for me.
I was ready to puke. I was that nervous.
Yeah, I bet.
Freaking out, you know. I didn't know what to do, and I was thinking, don't screw up. Just whatever you do, don't screw up. Don't screw up.
More local victory kick. Well, this could be a fairy tale.
Oh, mate, he's shitting himself. And I can't imagine what it's like to try and drop the ball that extra foot and a half to get it onto your foot.
My hands would have been like this, holding that ball.
Mason Cox. And he rides it home.
He did it.
An American's in his first game. The first goal on Anzac Day. Didn't happen.
That's insane.
Didn't happen.
Not that we needed to keep him grounded, but it was our job to keep him grounded.
Right.
It's bloody hard. It's a big step from the VFL footy that he was playing to playing AFL footy.
Damn.
At the end of 17, was playing VFL. You know, I'd gotten dropped a few times. We were playing small.
He had to set himself a new goal of being one of the best forwards in the competition.
Saturday night football at the Coliseum. Comes through Cox, jumps when he should.
Oh, man.
Look at the big fella, Mason Cox here, guys. This was just off the ball.
Ooh.
The worst game of my career. I can probably say that pretty comfortably. I don't think I had a single mark the whole game, and had maybe 6 touches or something, and
Damn.
suspended for the next week. Probably a low moment in my life, I'd say, of thinking, did I choose the right decision?
Right.
Whatever Mason Cox can do as a permanent forward, I suspect Ben Reid can do.
Damn.
I said, you know what? This is a last-ditch effort to show them what you're worth, to show them you can do this as a job. This is your career that you want to do for the rest of your life.
What did turnaround happen?
What a beast this Tiger has become on and off the field. 22 consecutive wins at the MCG. It's hard to get your head around it, to be honest.
We'd played Richmond twice and been overrun twice through the year.
This could be the biggest game that Mason Cox never gets a kick in.
Prelim final MCG. Matt Stevie holds the ball out. Richmond take on Collingwood.
It happened pretty early.
Soccer off the ground, straight into the waiting arms of Claude.
Oh, good mark. Good mark.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Good one. Okay.
His hands are on, mate. They just stuck.
Sets it up. Cox again. I cannot believe it. You've got to go back to Billy Craig at the MCG for an American to dominate like this. Can he guide it through? Yes, he can.
Got it.
3 of the very best. 211 centimetre Texan has just torn the MCG apart with the squad in a preliminary final.
Damn.
Could you have pictured that 5 years earlier with the guy that handballed over the top of my head? Definitely not.
And Collingwood will go into the 2018 Grand Final.
Good shit.
I don't believe in ceilings. I don't believe in people setting limitations on others. I think if you're motivated enough and you care enough, or that determined to get to wherever you want to go, it's possible.
Damn. Fire.
You can't write the script any better. Well, you could have. We could have won the grand final.
Right.
Imagine that story.
Shout out to Mason Cox, man. The beginning of his career was nasty work from what I just watched. Man, they want him up out of here. They said he couldn't catch a mark to save his life, couldn't do anything, man. Like what is this kid who came from a different sport? He played basketball, had no idea what he was doing there. Then came to AFL, had no idea what he was doing there. But he became one of the ones for what y'all told me. You know what I'm saying? I know there was a short video and it didn't really go into full detail of his of where his career is at now. I'm pretty sure there's another video y'all might could recommend me in the comments. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, shout out to all my people in Australia, man. Shout out to Mason Cox. I hope he's having a dope career, for real, for real. Shout out to him. Shout out to y'all for recommending me videos, man. Collingwood Football Club, man. The original link to the video will be in my description box below, man. Y'all tap in with them and subscribe. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. Find right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. Any other videos you may check out, please comment to this video, my other videos. Leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help with the algorithm for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. Now I got you, I'm gonna spin the block. But yeah, man, it's the Dope Guy and I am out. Yes, sir.